Welcome to the MQTT Essential series. This 11-part series is designed to make you an expert in MQTT. We'll show you all feature, all unique functionality, and everything you need to know to apply the MQTT knowledge to your concrete project. In order to not miss anything, you can subscribe below, so you will get a new video every Monday, because we introduced the MQTT Monday, which means on each Monday you will find a new video here on our channel. So in this series, you are going to learn different things. You're going to learn what is MQTT. We will talk about the basic concepts like publish, subscribe, client and broker, and all the components you need. We will talk about operations like connecting, how this works, how does publish, subscribe work on a packet level, how do pings work, and so on. And we will talk about features. We'll talk about retained messages, quality of service levels, last will and testament. We will also talk about persistent sessions and a lot more. What we won't cover though in the series is MQTT 5, which is the newest protocol version and has some new features, but has the same basic principles. We have a video series here, upcoming on our channel, so also make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it as soon as we release it. And we will also release a security series, which will make you an MQTT security expert. But for today, what is MQTT? MQTT, and this is a citation from the MQTT 3.1.1 specification. MQTT is a client-server publish-subscribe messaging transport protocol. It is lightweight, open, simple, and designed so as to be easy to implement. These characteristics make an ideal use in many situations, including constrained environments, such as for communication machine-to-machine and Internet of Things contexts, where a small code footprint is required and/or network bandwidth is at a premium. So you see, this is really designed for the Internet of Things and is really the de facto standard for connecting anything over the Internet or in machine-to-machine scenarios. One might think, yes, it's a pretty new protocol, but it really isn't. It's actually some kind of granddaddy when it comes to Internet history. So MQTT was invented in 1999 by Arlen Nipper, who worked at Artcom then, and is now with CirrusLink. And there is also Andy Stanford Clark, who invented this at IBM. And both had a very specific challenge and a very specific project. So both were in a project with oil pipelines, and they needed to sense and act on these oil pipelines, but they had a challenge that the connectivity was really bad. So they used satellite links back then, and this was very expensive to use, and also they required a protocol which had some unique characteristics. And the requirements these gentlemen identified were the following. Number one, simple implementation. Number two, quality of service data delivery. Number three, lightweight and bandwidth efficient. Number four, data agnostic. Number five, continuous session awareness. And all the MQTT features you will see in the series are based on these requirements. And it turns out these are the exact requirements we also have for the Internet of Things today. And now let's wrap this first part up with a bit of more history. As I told you, MQTT was invented in 1999. In 2010, it was made available royalty-free, which means the proprietary MQTT protocol was made open by IBM and others. And they basically allowed people to implement it. And in 2012, the first Mosquito broker version, which is one of the more popular MQTT brokers out there, was released in version 1.0. And this was huge because Mosquito is open source and this really allowed MQTT to get a huge success and industry standard. In 2013, we invented HiveMQ, and HiveMQ is a broker used for commercial and professional settings, and a lot of Fortune 500 companies as well as small and large projects rely on it. In 2014, MQTT 3.1.1 was officially released by the OASIS Technical Committee, where IBM, Cisco and others, as well as we here at HiveMQ, work together to release an official standard based on the MQTT specification that was released in 2010. And this is now also an ISO standard, which means it's broadly available and it's a de facto standard in the industry. In 2018, MQTT 5 was officially released by Oasis, and now this is one of the more popular protocols. But chances are, if you are using MQTT today, you're still using MQTT 3.1.1. This series will cover MQTT 3.1.1 in detail, because all the principles are the same for MQTT 5, and the new feature, as I told you, will be in another video series also. So again, make sure to subscribe to don't miss anything here. So the next video will be about the MQTT characteristics and an overview of the features. So stay tuned, and afterwards we will talk about everything in detail. So see you in the next video.